Hi guys, I'm Emily Garden from Haven Property Central.
My name is David Keay. I work with Emily Garden at Haven Property Central.
As you can tell, we're very serious over here in the sales department. Last month, I should say, in May, we had a huge month. It was actually a record month for our team. As a collective with Dave and I, we sold 10 properties. So we ended up also selling 6 properties in Wembley. So it was a huge month for Wembley, 2 of which were off market, which was quite interesting. So both achieved at the time records for the building. I think since we've beaten one of those records again, which has been good. We also had a beautiful ground floor Churchlands property, which we put to market, and we had an incredible turnout. I think we had just under 60 groups through, which was massive. It was interesting. The group that actually bought the Churchlands property, or a young guy, I should say, was a first home buyer. So it was really nice that it went to a first home buyer. I'd say probably the predominant buyers that we do tend to meet at the moment are mainly first home buyers. We've had,
especially in that kind of Wembley area.
Yeah, I think out of the 10 sales of the month, I think we only had 1 or 2 investors, which was quite interesting. So primarily, it's nice to get to see young people get into the market, because I know, being myself, having bought a few years ago, how hard it is to get into the market. So we always do like to help young people get in.
What was interesting as well is the way we managed to still continue to work with buyers who'd missed out on other properties from Wembley to West Leederville. And we'd also introduced some of those buyers to different properties that we had coming up, and they also ended up buying the property that we had off market, I think was
one. We like matchmaking people, so quite often we'll meet people maybe even in the city, and we'll take them to a property in 𝗬𝗶, or we meet them in West Leederville and we take them to a property in Wembley. So I think for us, and I think quite a lot of times when the market is hot, agents tend to forget about buyers, and I think we try to make sure we don't forget about buyers, because I know being a buyer, it's really hard out there, and it can be really sad, and it can be quite sad when you do miss out on multiple properties. So we do try to find the right place for people, and if people do miss out, like most properties we write in excess of 5-6 offers, so we do try to get them to the next property, which is good. But overall, it was a great month. We're currently standing in a beautiful 3x2x2 apartment on Milligan Street. We had it styled, sold it vacant. It is stunning. It just has gone unconditional for just over $1 million, so that was an amazing result for our sellers. So we actually met them at a property in the city that they purchased from us, and then they asked us to sell their apartment for them, which was I think it's always a huge compliment when someone asks you to sell their property or refers you to someone else, because it means that they felt
comfortable
in the process.
We sold the property to them.
Absolutely. So we're really happy with our month, and we met so many beautiful buyers, and we've had so many lovely sellers. So we can't wait to see what June brings, and hopefully we'll see you guys at our home. So we actually